Well, Luke, again, another brilliant win. Probably again made it a little bit hard for ourselves second half. I know you would have been probably disappointed with how the second half started, but how proud are you, I suppose, of how they managed that last 45 minutes?
Yeah, really proud and impressed that we managed to see the game out. I will say we probably rode our luck a little bit at times towards the end as well. Like they created a few chances where Sean's made some great saves and they've put a few wide, and so on that side we probably count our blessings a little bit today in some elements. But I thought we did really well to go 2-0 up. I thought we managed the game really well in the first half and what it needed. Thought second half, obviously, we started slowly. We were still in the dressing room, and that was disappointing. But I thought after that we reset and we managed to settle down a little bit in the second half, and we had to do a bit of a defensive job. But it is really pleasing because obviously early doors in the season we were struggling to see some games out, and we dropped a few points that we shouldn't have probably dropped at the start of the season. So to be able to manage that game better today and like that we have done the last few months is really pleasing. I'd rather us not be in those positions. I'd rather us be a little bit more comfortable. But on days where you need to, it's good that we've got that in the locker.
How pleasing were the nature of the two goals? Because I know it's two things you work quite a lot on. We've spoke about set pieces this season. That's probably been coming a little bit for Rev this season. And then a high press, we've nicked the ball back and got Amy in behind. And again, like I said, two things that I know you and the staff work on quite a lot.
Yeah, really pleased for Rev for start. She's been coming for a while. She's hit the woodwork quite a few times and a few cleared off the line, so she's looked really dangerous off those. So to see her actually get one, it was an absolute fantastic header. It's probably one of the best headers I've seen across women's football. So brilliant raps to her. And then the second goal is we were threatening in those moments a couple of times where we were pinching the ball in midfield or pinching it a little bit higher in the first half and trying to get Amy away and Charlie away, and we managed to do it on a couple of occasions, and that time obviously it worked really well, and Amy's always a threat in those moments. Like she's got the pace, she's got the composure, she's got the finish, so yeah, she's always a threat in those moments.
I know, given how last season went, and maybe the game here last season is a good barometer of that change over the last 12 months. But there was no targets put on this team at the start of the season. Today's result, with other results, has put them in the top half of the league. They seem to just be riding the crest of a wave at the moment, without that pressure of thinking about league positions or anything like that. They're just going at it week after week.
Yeah, I'm not looking too much at the league table. Like we'll finish where we'll finish, and we'll finish where we deserve to finish with the results that we pick up, and we just take it week by week. And I'm a big believer in sort of following a process and not becoming too outcome driven, because I think if you get your process right, you'll get the outcome that you want and you desire at the end. So I think from that point of view, not focusing on it too much. It's obviously winning breeds confidence within the playing group. So that obviously helps with them bouncing into training and feeling a little bit better about those sort of things, and it's reward for their hard work. So we'll just take each game as it comes. We'll have up and downs throughout the season, I've got no doubt. So we've just got to make sure that when we're winning, we don't get too high, and if we lose, we don't get too low at any point. So just got to keep the confidence as much as we can throughout, really.
Is there a sense of pride with how they've picked up? Because obviously the first game was difficult against Sunderland. There was a lot of despondency, I suppose, with how that result went. If not the performance necessarily deserved that result. But since then, apart from a defeat down at Portsmouth where we've had 20 shots and then a last-minute goal against Birmingham, they've been pretty resolute in terms of getting results out of every game. And that journey this team has been on since pre-season.
Yeah, we've been competitive in every game, like you say, barring that first, which we absolutely deserved to lose. Probably not by 4-0, but we absolutely deserved to lose that first game. And I said at the time it was a bit of a shock to me because we'd had a really good pre-season as well. So I think that was probably a one-off. We got a bit of a wake-up call from that. But yeah, we've been really competitive in every game, and that's really pleasing because we know we can go into every game then with a chance of picking up points and a chance of getting a good result out of it. So that's really important. Again, helps breed confidence and stuff like that. So it's great to see that we are, because obviously we've spent a couple of years, especially last year, where we've been a little bit less competitive, and obviously we've had our struggles. So to build a squad this year and to push on a little bit and be back, which feels a little bit more like the old Sheffield United, back challenging toward the top half of the league, hopefully, then yeah, that's a great step in the right direction.
Two big home games to come, two very different games, obviously a league match next week and then obviously that cup game against Liverpool the week after. I mean, like you said, the girls will go bouncing into training, and I know you'll keep everyone's feet on the ground. But how much you're looking forward to those two taking in that form, of being unbeaten in the last 5 games?
Yeah, I look forward to every game, and it's one of those. It's a bit of a cliche, but sometimes form helps, but it goes out the window a little bit, especially when we get to the cup game. But I think, from our point of view, we know we can be competitive every game, but we respect every opponent as well. Forest, our next game, they've had a fantastic start to the season, fantastic life into the champion WSL2, sorry, and they'll be riding high as well from the results that they've been picking up. So we know that we're in for a tough game next week. We know what threats they pose and the quality that they do have. And again, same with Liverpool. Liverpool might be struggling at the minute in the league a little bit, but again, they've got some outstanding players and they've got an outstanding coach in Gareth. So again, we know each game's going to be a challenge, and we just take each one on its merits, and what will be will be.